I would say that what I did to keep my husband a priority during the holidays was just making sure that I stayed aware of him. I think it's real easy in all of the hustle and bustle of holiday and class parties and helping your kids find gifts to give to each other or give to their friends. I mean, there's just so much activity in the month of December. And I think that the main thing is, and I didn't always do this right either, by the way, but I think the most important thing is just to remember him and be aware of him and continue to talk to him about what is going on in his life. And I think it's easy to assume that he can take care of himself because he's an adult. I mean, this was kind of what I struggled with. My kids need me. They're little. They can't make their own dinner. They can't do a lot of these things. And so it's easy for moms to get sucked into need meeting for your children because they need you so much. And therefore, it's hard not to ignore the man in your life because he's an adult, for heaven's sakes, and he can do this by himself. And yet, that's really not healthy because it's saying to him, without meaning to, that the kids are more important, or decorating the tree is more important, or all of these activities are more important than he is. And when a man begins to feel that he's second place in your life, or third place in your life, or fourth place in your life, then he just begins to feel, disrespected. And respect is the most important thing for a man, even more than love. And so by paying attention to him and just remembering that he exists and that he has needs and he's important in your life and in your family, communicates that you respect him. So it's really just a mental thing. It's choosing to remember what's most important. Your relationship with him is more important than your relationship with the children. And it's more important than getting all the Christmas things done. So just realign yourself and get those priorities where they need to be. You'll mess up. You'll get them out of whack. I've messed up. I got them out of whack too. But remind yourself of what's most important and continue to keep him more important in your life than your children, and it'll all fall in place.
All right, and so how do you do that?
How do you do that?
Yeah, what does that look like? I mean, is that like me asking my husband, we've got these 2 dinner parties, which one do you want to go to? I'd really like to know what you'd like to do. Or is it asking him, what's a good night to go buy a Christmas tree and decorate it? Or how would you like to do Christmas Eve this year? I mean, is that what you're talking about, including him in the decisions you're making for the whole family?
Yeah, absolutely.
Or you're talking about something different?
Well, I think it's easy for women to just
decide everything and just
to decide everything and ignore him because he doesn't act interested, and it isn't as important as you were saying earlier. It's not as important for him as it is for you. Typically, women are the ones who love the traditions. We're the ones who care about the atmosphere and the mood and the feel and all of that more than our husbands do. And so we gravitate toward that because that's important to us. But it may not be as important to him. So I think that's a great practical way to do it and involve him in all the decisions and find ways that he can engage with the kids around hanging the ornaments on the tree or read what you've got for Advent or whatever you choose to do in your family. It's helping him engage in a way that he wants to engage and participate. And if he doesn't care 2 cents about cookie baking or whatever it is,
then don't make him do it.
Yeah, don't make him do it, and don't
maybe just do it with the kids and move on.
And don't pout.
Yes, that's
right. Or give him the silent treatment, or do something to let him know that you're really unhappy that he didn't want to do what you wanted to do. I mean, really?
Yeah, keep going.
It's not that important.
Okay, great, thanks.
You're welcome.